So what good things can I do to help people now so that when my life has come to an end and I'm in heaven, I would have had an impact on people in this world that maybe somebody else goes to heaven and says, you know what? Because you were so kind to me, I find myself here. All of us, we have some kind of wealth. I think it's beyond money, but we have a certain kind of wealth, including money. And the scripture is telling us to invest it wisely so that when we leave this world, we will have the benefit of helping people, encouraging people, of celebrating people, of developing Christian projects or Kingdom of God projects, so that whatever I do tangibly in this world, God will bless me after this world. So in other words, the same way that a shrewd person would think about the future of their life in 5 to 10 years, we need to think about the future of our life as it relates to the life to come. So what good things can I do to help people now so that when my life has come to an end and I'm in heaven, I would have had an impact on people in this world that maybe somebody else goes to heaven and says, you know what? Because you were so kind to me, I find myself here. Or because you bought me lunch, I find myself here. Or because I was in an orphanage and I was struggling and you donated finance to the orphanage, that's why I'm here. We need to utilize all of our wealth. That includes money, but even outside of money, our gifts, our talents. We need to utilize things in this world to help people, to encourage people, to make people's lives better, especially people who are seeking help. Because sometimes you help somebody and they don't really value it because they didn't want help. But when somebody's really sinking and they really need like a voice of encouragement, or they need to be uplifted, or sometimes someone's really, really hungry, and you buy them some groceries or whatever, and they really need the help. And especially when you let them know that I gave you the help because God directed me to give you the help. That will encourage them to make a spiritual connection with God. That we should use our wealth to help people, but use it shrewdly where we think about the future. That one day I'm gonna go to heaven. And I want to know that I impacted somebody so that when I see somebody in heaven, they can say, you know what? Because you lived on this earth, my life was better. Whosoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. Whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with very much. So at the end of the day, no matter what we have, because some of us, we don't have a lot, but in the little that you have, we need to act trustworthy toward God. Because the reason why this particular manager was seen as dishonest is because what he was managing, he didn't manage it well. He squandered it, he used it inappropriately, but he didn't manage it well. So with us, on this earth, we may not have a lot of things, but God has given us something to manage, whether that's our life, whether that's a life of children, whether that's a life of family members or friends that are around us. But He's given us things to manage, whether that's our job, our finances, our home, our community. But He's given us things to manage. And it may even be a little thing, but the way that you manage a little thing is a way that you will eventually manage a big thing. Whenever somebody says that, I really want to give towards missions, but I'm going to give when I have something to give. That's a person that's probably not going to give towards missions. But another person that has $10 and says, you know what, I don't have a lot of money, but I'm going to give this $1 towards missions. That person, when they get $1 million, they'll probably give 100,000 towards missions because the cycle is in them. So whatever is in you is seen in the little things that you do. So that's how come it's very important that when we do little things, we do the little things right.